This is Scarlett Johansson. And this
Well, I think I'm gonna go if you two are gonna just sit around and suck each other's dicks.
is the performance that will land her the first Oscar nomination of her career after almost 20 years of typecasting. Today, we're going to talk about what happens when actors break free from typecasting and why it leads to some of the most powerful performances in all of cinema. Hollywood loves to put actors into boxes. Most lean into it because hey, it's an easy way to make a quick buck, build your brand, and become a quote-unquote even bigger star. Ryan Reynolds,
Rich Corinthian leather.
The Rock,
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Keep waiting, bitch.
Jack Black.
I am Steve.
It's a formula that works. Studios know audiences will show up for it, the actors get paid, everyone wins. Well, not everyone. Some actors refuse to be stuck in one role. They take risks, challenge expectations, and remind the world, I'm not just a movie star, I'm an actor. And this is when we get unforgettable, career-defining performances. This video is a love letter to all those incredible actors who give it their all. The true artists.
What would be the fashion elements Avengers Infinity War uses in the movies?
What?
The fashion elements?
The fashion element?
Is for the
I got the fashion question?
Good question, good question.
Scarlett Johansson has been a sex symbol in Hollywood for a long time.
Peter, what are you doing?
Nothing. Let's watch a Scarlett Johansson movie.
From the very beginning, she was cast as the attractive girl in tight-fitting clothes, and within that role, she excelled. Even within the role Hollywood put her in, she pushed to show her range and depth. But there's no denying that, in the end, she was never able to break out of the proverbial box she was put into. That is until 2019. In 2019, we finally got to see a very different side of Scarlett Johansson with two amazing movies. In Jojo Rabbit, a mother in Nazi Germany, trying to stop the atrocities of her country while preserving her son's innocence. In Marriage Story, a woman going through a messy, gut-wrenching divorce, a role that felt painfully real. Both performances earned her well-deserved Oscar nominations. But today, I want to focus on Marriage Story. Because despite acting in over 60 movies before then, this might be the first movie to let her acting chops truly shine.
It was fun getting to play around with this dialogue and have as much time as I wanted. I mean, it never happens that way.
Unlike the fast-paced, tightly controlled world of action movies, Marriage Story lets Scarlett breathe. Every scene is a deep dive into raw emotion. Even when she isn't speaking, her expressions alone tell us everything.
I didn't want to push emotion even in the script onto the actors. I wanted them to be present for what was being said and bring themselves to it, which of course we see that they do in the movie.
And then there's that scene. The most famous scene, the explosive argument, has been analyzed to death. But instead of the writing, the cinematography, or the framing, I want to focus on the person.
You need to have your voice, but you don't want a voice. You just want to fucking complain about not having a voice.
I think about being married to you and that woman is a stranger to me.
The scene shows the breakdown of her character as her marriage and formal life crumbles completely around her. And her vulnerability in the moment shows us a side of the actor we've never really seen before.
And you're fucking winning!
Are you kidding me? I wanted to be married. I'd already lost.
The scene hits especially hard when you know that Scarlett Johansson has gone through a divorce herself.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
And the aftermath shows just what it takes to give this kind of performance. Seeing the toll these roles take, a question starts to creep in. Why? The good-looking guy from Twilight, adored by women all over the world. After becoming famous as the Twilight guy, Robert Pattinson could have had it easy. coast along playing heartthrobs, occasionally take a role in something interesting, and enjoy a comfortable career. But instead, he seemed determined to do anything but that.
And I kind of said to Robert, I only want to do strange things. And
nowhere is this more apparent than in Good Time. In Good Time, he plays Connie, a low-life criminal, a pathological liar.
I only had 3 stops. I didn't know about a 4th.
That's all, man. I definitely called.
A man who manipulates everyone around him.
I'm just a little short on the bail money right now. That's why I was just hoping your mom's credit card fees would cover the rest of it.
Oh.
Yet, as despicable as he is, there's something undeniably real about him. Because even if we don't condone his actions, we can relate to the feeling of being a fuck-up, feeling worthless at times, and projecting our insecurities to others.
I think you're better than me.
I am better than you.
Connie berates Ray for being a leech, a screw-up.
So that's just who you are. You're a fuck-up. That's it. I don't care. Whatever. I don't give a shit.
But throughout the movie, from the botched heist to using his girlfriend,
You said it was like a couple $1,000.
What's a loan? You get it back the same time as a 3.
to dragging his disabled brother into his mess, we see that everything he accuses Ray of being is a reflection of himself. That line,
You serve absolutely no function whatsoever. It's pathetic.
might as well have been spoken into a mirror. And when we see where he pulls those emotions from, his insecurity,
if I was just going after parts which seemed somehow relatable to my real life, if it would just be consistently playing to chronically insecure losers.
his panic,
You told me the last time you were here that you make up a lot of lies for no reason.
It's panic,
shines through in his performance in a way we never imagined. And it feels all the more real because of it. The quintessential funny fat guy of Hollywood.
Why the fuck would it be between that or Muhammad? Why don't you just pick a common name like a normal person?
Ever since his breakout role in Superbad, Jonah Hill has always been that guy. The comedic relief, the loud, goofy best friend. Yet even from the start, there were signs. Signs that he wasn't just that he wanted to be more.
Are you the fat guy in Hollywood still? Or is everybody like look at you and they're like, oh wow, this is great, now you're healthy?
Do you have any other questions that are smart?
And in 2011, we finally saw what he meant. In Moneyball, we see Peter Brand, a meek, intelligent analyst, one with zero people skills.
I wanted you to see these player evaluations that you asked me to do.
I asked you to do 3.
Yeah,
To evaluate 3 players.
yeah.
How many did you do?
47.
Okay.
Actually, 51. I don't know why I lied just then.
It is here we get to see a side of Jonah Hill we've never seen before. Even though the part wasn't written for him, I get why it was such a personal experience for him.
You know, it's rare to find a drama that I feel is great. You know, I think that I can add a lot to, and I really felt I could contribute to this movie.
Peter Brand, the Yale graduate economics major, in a baseball club, managing players and coaches twice his age. Even while being out of his element, Brand shines. Yes, he's awkward, uncomfortable, yet his passion for the work, passion for the game, shows us why he deserves to be there. And the same can be said for Jonah Hill. The comedy actor playing a soft-spoken introvert alongside so-called serious actors. To the people who can't see him for more than just a comic relief, he may seem out of place. Yet his acting skills, his passion, the personality and vulnerability he brings to the role shows us just how wrong we really were.
The Visalia Oaks and our 240-pound catcher, Jeremy Brown, who, as you know, is scared to run to second base. This was in a game 6 weeks ago. This guy's going to start him off with a fastball. Jeremy's going to take him to deep center. Jeremy's going to do what he never does. He's going to go for it. He's going to round first, and he's going to go for it. This is all of Jeremy's nightmares coming to life.
Oh, they're laughing at him.
And Jeremy's about to find out why. Jeremy's about to realize that the ball went 60 feet over the fence. He'd hit a home run and didn't even realize it.
Because just like Peter Brand, he deserved to be there.
Now I feel like I'm in the same underdog position where I'm like, hey, I'm in this movie. You know, it's a drama and not what you're used to seeing me in. I hope to do some more of these, and I hope you accept me.
A common theme we see throughout is to break the mold, the actors go against everything their typecasting told them to be, whether intentionally or not. Scarlett Johansson cut her hair short and stripped away her usual brash confidence. Robert Pattinson transformed into a manipulative lowlife fueled by panic and desperation. Jonah Hill, known for loud, over-the-top comedy, plays a reserved, socially awkward introvert. Each of them stepped out of their comfort zones, pushing themselves further than ever before. So why? Why do they put themselves through this? It's painful, exhausting. Even after all that effort, there's no guarantee of recognition.
If you could adopt a personality trait or mannerism from one of your Moneyball co-stars, what would it be?
What would it be? A personality
Any one
trait?
of them. If they're sitting right here, that could be one of them. If it's Phil Hoffman, whatever.
No. I gotta go with a serious actor.
Okay.
They could easily live out the rest of their lives without ever taking another risk. So why do they do it? That question stuck with me. And the answer in my mind is this: to prove the doubters wrong, the haters, the industry, the people who put them in a box and said this is all you'll ever be. And maybe that's why these performances feel so raw and real, because in a way, I see myself in them. It might sound silly comparing myself to Hollywood actors, but I too have been put in a box before, told I would never be more than what they said I could be. And yes, I could have followed what they said, made myself comfortable within their boundaries. But sometimes the hard path is the only way forward.
Nothing in this world that's worth having comes easy.
So to the people pushing past their limits, whether you're a millionaire actor or a high school dropout, I have one message for you: don't stop. Your best work, the proudest moment of your life, will come at the end of the road.
I think I always had two dreams. One was to be a filmmaker, and one was to work with Martin Scorsese. An opportunity to work with your favorite director, and how insanely good Leo is, and that was the best. It was the best.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. I'm still new to the YouTube world, and every bit of feedback means the world to me. That is it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.